Pisces, let's get into a reading. If you guys need anything, check it out down below. I'm just going to do a general reading. We're going to look into your past, your present, your future, and advice. All right? Patreon members get to see these first. All tiers are ad-free, and then some tiers get bonus readings, giveaways. Make sure you check the tier that you join. I've noticed a lot of people are joining and expecting things that are not in their tier. So make sure that you do know what you're getting with your monthly membership if you decide to join Patreon, okay? All right, let's see. Past energy that you're releasing. Spirit, can we get 3 cards of each? Past energy you're releasing. Future, nope. Present. So some of you could be wanting to let's skip to the good part, is what I just heard. Some of you could be feeling that way. Daniel, I just want to get to the end goal. I just want to get to what I've asked for. Present. That's interesting. That part also come up on Patreon bonus in the present, the 4 of Pentacles. Future. One more. I think in your future, you're going to get I just heard simply annoyed. So someone's going to probably piss you off or annoy you in your near future, just to let you know. Advice. All right, let's go back to your past. There could have been a lot of things you needed to drop in your past. To kill, to be done, to be over. That could be for some of you. I'm seeing here in your past, you could have received some sort of advice. Advice around something where that person could have been remaining objective. I'm seeing that some of you could have had someone in your energy, whether it was a family member, a lover, someone you've dealt with maybe for 15 years. Could be a baby mama, baby daddy, could be a friend. This could be anyone, but I am seeing that in your past energy, someone could have found you very addictive. Someone could have found you addictive simply because of your energy, and they could have had a lot of red flags that become an issue ultimately. I'm seeing though that that person was emotionally unavailable and could have been very impartial. But I'm saying that you could have moved on. I'm saying that you got to a point where you're like, I'm seeking more than this. Having narcissistic parents isn't enough for me. Having a job where I can't pay my bills isn't enough for me. Having a lover who's emotionally unavailable and impartial isn't enough for me. And it really set you on a spiritual quest where I think you made a lot of changes. I'm seeing here that there could have been a moment of overwhelming fear, but I'm seeing that it subsided very quickly in your past. I'm also seeing in the past that someone could have wanted to express deep feelings to you, but they could have continued to run and hide from them because they felt that telling you would have turned out badly. I'm not going to get what I want. It's never going to turn out the way that I want, so I might as well just shut up. I might as well not say anything, which ultimately led to a self-fulfilling prophecy. Here's the thing. If you don't tell someone you like them, if you don't tell someone you're crazy about them, if you don't tell someone you got feelings for them, you're going to miss your shot. And then in 10, 15, 20 years, when maybe they're married, having kids, or they're in a different part of their life, hell, maybe they're in a different country at that point, you might then get the strength and the urge to tell them, but you might then find out if you would have spoke up 20 years ago, you could have had everything you wanted, but you didn't have the strength and the courage to do it. That's what I'm saying here. Someone could have had deep feelings, wanting to express something to you, but could have continued to run and hide from them. So ultimately, their worst fear ended up taking place because they weren't willing to do what they felt they needed to do. So in your current moment, I'm saying that you need to make sure you're managing your money wisely, okay? I'm saying that some of you could be giving to a charity. So this could be an energy of actually donating. This could be doing like a GoFundMe. This could be doing that roundup stuff at fast food restaurants. I'm also saying that you're going to get some sort of good news here coming in. Something that you feel is soaring. This could be your money. This could be a kid that you're going to be really proud of. I'm saying for some of you, you could have a lot of negative thoughts around your money right now, and I think you need to be careful with that. I think you need to stay enthusiastic and creative and optimistic, and make sure that what you're starting, you're finishing, okay? Now, in your future, I'm saying that there could be something here that's going to be hard for you to overcome. What I'm saying is that it's going to be a conflict with another person. This could be someone who doesn't have the same opinion as you. This could be someone who feels that they deserve something. This could be something as simple as you work at a restaurant. Someone comes in, they know what they're getting, they read the menu, but as soon as you bring it out, they want to argue with you and demand more, even though they knew what they were getting. I'm saying that no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to really win that battle. I'm saying that this person or these people could remind you of someone from the past. And I'm saying that you need to walk away from this drama. You're very generous, you're very giving, you're very practical. But I also think that you need to be sensible on how you approach fixing issues. You can't make everyone happy. You can't make everyone satisfied. And if someone's not willing to read the menu, they've got to take accountability and recognize that that is their fault. That's their problem. That's what I'm saying here. I'm saying that there could be a lot of people externally to you in the future that could be very ambitious, but could have ideas, dreams, or fantasies that are not going to be able to come reality because they're not able to refine what they need to do to get them there. So you might notice that friends, family members, strangers, clients, customers, when you're working at Arby's, is going to really indulge their dreams, their wishes, their hopes, their wants. But what you're going to notice is that these people aren't going to necessarily achieve that because they're romanticizing that lifestyle. So you know the people who have never been a business owner, who has never owned a business, and they'll make comments like, well, it must be nice. It must be nice to be able to make your schedule. It must be nice to be God's favorite and to get what you want. But they don't know what it feels like to work 16 hours a day, to work when you're on vacation, to answer emails, to be the person who has to deal with everything, to be the person that has to cry when you don't know what the hell you're doing, but then you got to figure it out anyways. It's always easy to say that someone else has it easier than you or better than you when you're not in their shoes. And you hear the saying all the time, if you threw your problems, your issues, and everything you're going through in the middle of the floor and everyone else threw theirs in, I guarantee you would walk your ass there and get your own back. Because 9 times out of 10, people are going through battles mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually that they don't tell you about. That's what I'm getting here. But someone could be romanticizing something, romanticizing a career, romanticizing being the manager. And it's going to bring conflict to you because in their mind, well, I could be a better manager than you. You have poor time management, poor management when it comes to people. Maybe they're hell to deal with. That's what I'm saying here. And I'm saying that there's going to be conflict. And I'm saying, let's say that you're a manager, someone might quit. Let's say that this is a client, someone might get mad and end up storming off, no longer coming to you, maybe disputing their charge. They're going to do something simply because they don't have the same opinion as you. Again, remember me saying, hey, they go to a restaurant, they get a whole meal. They knew what it come with, but they feel that they deserve extra. They feel, okay, but it shouldn't have been $15, it should have been $9. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that you need to recognize that you could have the tendency to overanalyze a situation, and here in your upcoming near future, you don't need to stress it out. You don't need to stress out. I am saying that they're telling you to not pretend, don't play pretend and act like there's not an issue. Recognize that, yeah, there could be a dissatisfied customer. If it's happening a lot though, is it maybe time for a change? That could be something that's happening here. If this is a family member where it's like every time you're in their graces or their presence, they're always starting drama, maybe recognize that the reason that person is starting drama is because they're dissatisfied and unhappy in their own life. And what happens when someone's not happy? They bring drama. That could be this. All right, let's get your future energy. Future energy, I'm seeing you planning for the long term. I'm seeing a lot of abundance coming in, and I'm seeing you being very prideful in what you're putting your effort and your time into. I'm seeing that there will be some sort of personal growth taking place within the next 3 months. Okay, you might end up getting defensive or guarded. This could be you putting your time, your energy, your effort into something and it not turning out. So for some of you, you could start dating someone new. Time comes around, three weeks, 3 months down the road, you guys have broke up. This could be something that you're planning. Let's say you're planning to meet up with someone, you're planning a certain vacation. Again, it could be happening in 3 weeks or 3 months. I'm saying that it might not turn out the way that you wanted. So again, someone, let's say that you're traveling out of state to go see someone. They might cancel. Let's say that you're dating someone new and you guys have really talked about maybe getting married, having children. You've started future faking, so to speak, okay? You might realize in the next few weeks or few months, this person's going to kind of back out and go, this isn't right for me. I realize I don't want this. And it's going to make you really sad because in your mind, we were planning for the future. We were planning for long term. What do you mean you don't want to be with me anymore? What do you mean you don't see marrying me anymore? What do you mean I can't have this house anymore? What do you mean this isn't the business that's going to keep me up and going anymore? And I'm saying that you might end up feeling very defensive and guarded. You might get pissed off. Again, if you travel out of state to see someone, maybe don't get too caught up in seeing that person because they might cancel. They might not answer. They might come up with something that's going to make you feel sad and disappointed. I just drove 5 hours to see your ass and you ain't going to pick up the phone. That could be your energy. I've been planning this for months. And now that I'm here, I'm disappointed. But this could be your opportunity to let go of the past and for you to grow from this challenge and maybe forgive what's happening. Again, if you go out of your way to go see someone and they ghost you, they don't show up, they cancel, forgive them. Forgive them. Because forgiving them is not for them, it's for you. And they're saying, recognize that everything's happening for a reason. So for some of you, what's going to happen is you're going to go out of your way to visit a friend. You're going to go out of your way to go on vacation. And you really wanted to go on that boat. You really wanted to see that friend you ain't seen in 5 years. They're going to cancel. That then might put you in the opportunity to go to that restaurant down the street. You might be pissed when you walked in. You pissed, you crying, you mad, you even thinking about going home early. But then the server that comes up, or the bartender that comes up, or the manager that comes up to go, hey, how's your food? Might be the next person you're gonna date. Might be your future best friend. Might be a future family member in your eyes. So they're saying, listen, forgive, because yes, we know that this disappoints you. Yes, we know that you're sad. Yes, we know that you spent money on that and you thought it was gonna be the next best thing and it isn't. Yes, we know. But recognize that that's not a failure. Recognize that you did that for a reason. It didn't work out for a reason, and you need to find the hidden blessing. What's the hidden blessing? Okay, I didn't get to see someone I wanted to see, but I just met a new friend. And not only did I meet a new friend, but they've got a boat and they have a way to be able to take us out now, and I don't even have to pay all that money. That could be for some of you. Don't give up and don't quit fighting simply because something doesn't go your way, but recognize that this could be, again, adding to your personal growth and adding to your strength and your dedication. This could be around your home. Again, feeling disappointed, wanting success, wanting victory, but losing hope, being disappointed. This could again be an indulgence, dating someone and them not being marriage material. This could be, you know how there was like this, I'm going to call it a fad, where everyone was doing those vinyl shirts and everyone was buying like the vinyl stuff to start their own little shirt company, but a lot of people would buy all the stuff and then never really started or stay dedicated to it. That's something here I'm seeing as well. You might put yourself in a predicament or a circumstance where you spend more money or put yourself in a hobby like golfing, racing, motocross, something where it's financially maybe not the best idea, but you're gonna want to do it anyways. And I'm saying that it might be a hard path to choose. You might learn a lot of things on that path. Let's say you start your own t-shirt company. You might learn not only do you need a business license, but you got taxes you got to pay. And there's a lot of taxes too, baby. You got sales and use tax. You got business tax. You got state tax. You got fucking US tax. You got so many taxes, it's insane. That can make you really disappointed. And there could be a part of you going, but I thought this was going to be the next best thing. I thought this was going to make me rich. It might not be what you wanted it to be. You could have fantasized something to a degree that can't be reality. However, recognize that if you had a dream, it's for a reason. If you wanted to go travel to that state to meet that friend and that friend didn't show up, it's for a reason. Maybe you felt called to go there because there's wisdom you're going to gain. Maybe there's someone you're going to meet. Maybe, just maybe, you're going to come home and go, I want to move there. I never thought I'd say it, but I want to move there. Recognize that something is allowing you to see that maybe, just maybe, you're overanalyzing situations when it doesn't need analyzing at all. Not everyone stands you up because they hate you. Not everyone quits coming around because they don't want to be your friend. Not everyone wants to be mean simply because they're a bully. And that's what I'm saying here. Now, I see again you planning for the long term, but I also see that your progress might be slow. So just be patient, okay? All right, I'm going to leave that here and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.